chapter of my political life is closed, Adams Oshiomole replied journalists when asked if he will want to be the national chairman of APC again. The sacked former chairman of the APC said he would decline any offer for him to return and lead the APC. Farouk Berogi, who is a professor at Kennesaw State University, Georgia, USA, said Oshiomole makes the declaration because he is politically paralyzed due to vicious pummeling by his former godson, Gordon Obaseki. Farouk Berogi, he says, Obaseki is such a vicious lizard. He's pummeled Oshiomole to such a state of paralysis that he no longer wants to be APC chairman, even if a court or the party hands it to him on a silver platter. Obaseki has transmogrified from a lizard to a brutal annihilator of liony godfathers. Before his fated clash with Governor Obaseki of Edo State, Adams Oshiomole was a political giant. He was a force to reckon with from his days as president of Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) to mainstream politics as governor of Edo State and afterwards as a godfather and APC stalwart. Oshiomole crushes every opposition on his path that he seems invincible until he met his match in Gordon Obaseki, whom no one expected could neutralize Oshiomole. Not until 2016, Gordon Obaseki was never a politician. He was a businessman and an economic expert. As Oshiomole's tenure as governor of Edo State was coming to an end, he hand-picked Obaseki and anointed him as his successor in office and worked hard to ensure the political novice succeeded him. In September 2016, Gordon Obaseki was elected as the executive governor of Edo State. Thanks to Oshiomole, Obaseki supported Oshiomole when he was on 24th July 2008. Adams Oshiomole as the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress (APC). The two soon fell apart. Obaseki's re-election as governor of Edo State neutralized Oshiomole as a political titan. In 2019, crisis between Oshiomole and Obaseki opened, especially as the Edo State governorship election was around the corner. Many Nigerian political pundits predicted the end of Obaseki, who was dismissed as a novice facing off with an experienced political titan. It is a fact in Nigeria that political godsons often lose to their godfathers. Many mediators try to settle them, but the two men could not agree. Then the fight to end one another political career begins. Oshiomole, as the godfather of Edo State politics, vowed to make Obaseki a one-term governor, and the godson was determined to return and also weaken his godfather's power. In the battle, Oshiomole was suspended from Edo State APC, which cleared the way for his eventual suspension as national chairman of the APC. But before the godfather leaves, he plotted the disqualification of Gordon Obaseki by the APC to contest the slated Edo State 2020 governorship elections. This forced Obaseki to decamp to PDP. The 2020 Edo State gubernatorial election was in reality a decisive clash between Adams Oshiomole and Gordon Obaseki power tussle. The election ended in favor of Obaseki. This victory by Obaseki finally erased Oshiomole's stronghold on Edo politics, bringing to an end his political influence both at the state and national level. Obaseki's Syria battle victories against Oshiomole, the godfather's political life, says Farouk Berogi. Obaseki transformed from a vicious lizard to a brutal annihilator of a liony godfather. The defeat was devastating to Oshiomole that he is not considering returning as leader of the APC, even if it was given to him on a platter of gold. In a nutshell, Dr. Berogi is saying Oshiomole will not consider returning because he is politically paralyzed, not thanks to brutal political whooping from his former godson, Gordon Obaseki. honestly, we all are witnesses to what actually happened. Nobody believed that Obaseki would have won. And a lot of people just felt that, oh, Obaseki might lose. But one thing they were sure of is that, or they were happy about, was that, yes, even if he was to lose at the end of the day, at least he would have put up a good fight. Not that he would just chicken out like this man, Ambode of Lagos. And that was what gave Oshiomole that confidence, full confidence, even with this man. Eze Yamu. Oh, they say Eze Yamu is a grassroots politician, this and this and that, this and this and that. Of course, everybody just felt that Obaseki was going to lose. There was no way. Oh, they say, oh, the man that fed you, or you want to buy the fingers that fed you, just this and this and that. And at the end of the day, one of the interview that Obaseki granted, even this BBC pidgin, that day I was like, oh, so this man can speak broken like this. Say they just talk, say this man say na he help me. Say the thing they surprise am, he say na he help me. Say so they see me say he just come be like say he na small pikin wey no just wear cloth. He just dey comot, he just dey go for street. Oshiomole come call am say come wear cloth. I was just laughing. So it was really funny the way he talked about it, and for those who know them, and they have been saying that this man helped Oshiomole. Oshiomole came from nowhere. He had no money. Even himself said it. He had no money. He helped him. And at the end of the day, everybody was surprised to their bone marrow that, yeah, really? Because they were telling us this man never had that stronghold at the grassroots, that the combination of Eze Yamu and Oshiomole, that they were going to crush until life is sniffed out of Obaseki, that they were going to crush him. Maybe even bring in the Ganiu, the vice, the deputy, whatever, the deputy candidate of the APC. The three of them, there was no way Obaseki would have survived. But to everybody's greatest surprise, the people, Odo people, stood gidigba. They stood for him. They stood behind him because they just believed that Oshiomole himself had passed his boundary because of the way he even messed with this man, Eze Yamu, and coming back again. You're not going to fool us. We're not going to take to that. And they say, well, they're going to teach you lesson. And really, and I think I remember when they were even making this statement before the election, where Oshiomole was saying, oh, this person is a mosquito, that a mosquito, they will crush it. Then Obaseki now said, that mosquito will bite you to the extent that you have malaria. All those things, nobody believed. They just felt that, oh, this man was just making mouth. But kudos to Edo people that really helped Obaseki. If not, the way at which Oshiomole was going as a then, no one would have believed that Obaseki would have survived the whole thing. Well, okay, no permanent superpower. That is it, no permanent superpower. So guys, let's hear your opinion concerning what Perugi has said concerning Oshiomole, because Oshiomole does not want to even hear anything. He's tired. The man they said is a political whatever. Hey, according to him, this small Baseki, we don't know anything in politics, but see how the mighty are falling, and it really fair Yakata. So guys, let's say your opinion and let us know your thoughts on this.